October's on us the label. 7-figure deal was a fable. 8-figure bought out the neighbors. 9 figures turning the tables. You pussy boy better be ready and able. I'm coming. I can't talk on bro case cause it's sticky. Free tea and free greasy, my Achilles. My youngest put locks on the city, so niggas be shit to come out when it's litty. T, that's the Cody, so free him. These niggas are joking, I wouldn't wanna be him. I be the producer, like what's the BPM? I cannot de-escalate things if we see him. My young boys don't do it for clout. If they do it, they cover their head and their mouth. Swear there's some shit I'm forgetting about. 03 of the slime when they letting him out. I be with them guys from the 6 that you niggas stay talking on Reddit about. Say a whole lot, but we saw you and we had you begging it out. Remember that shit? Twisting it. Yeah, he's twisting his fingers and looking at me. Twisting some shit up that I never seen. Twisting it up, I don't know what that means. Twist. I'm twisting it back cause he's twisting at me. Twisting that 6 in his face. Twisting it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this video. How I made a little over $500,000 and how I used that money to help me pay for the famous Bugatti. And little things of here of the trading floor. So this is our 2 biggest prized possessions that we have as of right now.
It doesn't look very prized possession to me.
Dude, this is like both fucked up. Like
they literally look the same.
They look identical. The trading floor, so this is our HQ, this is our headquarters. I'm building a big compound down here in Miami. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. And then my Bugatti. And they're both fucked up. They're both incomplete.
You know what they also have in common?
What?
They both don't have lights.
Oh, you're right. Let's show them the front. So parts of the $500,000 that I made went towards some parts, like our headlights. So we actually found a solution with the headlights, and we'll talk about that later in the video and other parts of it. But I want to start off this video with breaking down the actual trade that led me to make what was it, 503,000, 504,000?
I have no idea. Those numbers are way too big for me to remember.
Something like that. Honestly, I don't know. Let me show you guys, break down the trade. And this is a live trade. I can show you about, I don't know, 1,000 of my students that caught the exact same trade. So this right here, this is the trade. So this is GBP CAD that I made $503,000. As you guys can see, this is a real live account. You guys can go verify that account number. And this is a real trade. So this trade was actually pretty unique because it happened on a Friday. I don't typically take trades on a Friday. And I actually want to show you guys the results of my students in my community. This is like not even a promo to my community, but just to show you that I'm not the only person that actually executes these trades. So this is actually 7 days ago that I actually entered this position. So this is GBP CAD. And I posted, post your profits, patience pays. So these are all of the students that actually entered this position as well in my community. For example, you have this student that made $500 on this account, and he made about $400 on his other account. You have this student that made, wow, this dude made $3 grand.
This guy should take us out for lunch, no?
Dude, I didn't even get a piece of that. Dude, look at this guy. This guy made $9,000, bro. What the fuck, dude?
How come we never get like gifts?
What,
like that no one takes us out to eat or nothing?
Why is no one like giving us anything, bro? Like, why are we helping people and no one's helping us? I don't know. Like, I should almost like ask for a percentage of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of the one that taught them.
Wow. Well,
I mean, I should get a percentage too because I'm the reason why they even see it.
You know what? You're right. And that's exactly why we built this fucking trading floor. No, honestly, that's exactly why we built it, because we're going to have traders in here manage funds, and I will get a little piece of it. You know, if I teach you how to be profitable and you make money from it, the least you could do is, you know, give Uncle Alex G, you know, a little something. So let me break down this trade because this is actually a beautiful trade. Now, this is going to go for beginners, intermediates, advanced. This is going to make sense right off the bat because it's just a very simple trade. And honestly, I was not supposed to make that much money, and I'm gonna explain why, right? So this is GBP CAD. So I actually took this trade last week, and the beauty of GBP CAD is that it was consolidating at this support level. So right now we're on the 4-hour time frame. It was accumulating at this area for about 15 days. So we were stuck in this range for 15 days. And for me, whenever I see a market that is stuck in a range like this, I wait for 2 things. Either a breakout to the downside to then sell, or a breakout to the upside to then buy. So that's exactly what this market did right here at this very moment. So I literally drew this up at the beginning of the week, and I'm like, I'm waiting for the breakout, the famous retest, and then the continuation. So then price breaks out of this range. As soon as we break out of it, I then head over to the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame, I confirm that that breakout is legit because of the closure of the daily candlestick. As you can tell, this candlestick right here, when it was inside of this range for an approximate 9 days, this candlestick did break above that consolidation zone, but it closed below. So this candlestick right here actually ended up breaking above and closing above this massive consolidation right here, which is perfect. Now, what do I do after that? I go back down to the lower time frames, like, all right, cool. I'm now going to wait for price to come back and give me the famous retracements, because without the retracement, you don't want to just enter on the breakout. That's why it's called the break and retest. It's almost as if Bitcoin were to hit brand new all-time highs, right? Let's say Bitcoin right now goes to $200,000, which would be phenomenal for our portfolio. That would be awesome. But for some reason, beginners or rookies, they like buying at the new all-time high. They get FOMO. They think that price is going to go and shoot up to 300,000 right away. That's not really the case. What ends up happening is after a price always has a push to the upside, it will always have a little bit of a retracement to then continue going to the upside. That's the higher low, what I like to call the discount. So picture this right here as price breaking out into this high. Picture Bitcoin hitting 200,000. Me not buying at 200,000 because it's just way too expensive, waiting for a little bit of a retracement, and that's where it retests the exact same area that it was trapped in. So as you can tell, whenever we're below, we head down. Whenever we're below, we head down. We're below, we head down, we head down. And here we're above. And if I just look to the left, the last time we were above this area, we clearly went up. So it's very simple. We're consolidating at an area, we break above. The daily confirms that we close above, and we're coming back to retest the exact same area where we've previously had a literal reaction. Now, when you add to that my EMA, so just for a lot of you guys that want to see my EMA, I'm just going to double click it here. This is the settings to my EMA. It's a 50 close offset 0. The length is 1.4 BB STD. What the fuck?
Is that STD?
STD dev.
Well, you got two STDs.
I got two of them. Oh, that would suck. I don't have any of that. but whatever that is, it's two. I've never set that up. I always set these up in this area right here. So what I saw is that price was above this consolidation zone, retested it. It's above our EMA, and then we have the most beautiful bullish engulfing morning star formation pattern happening right there. That is the exact entry that I look for when I'm having a retracement. So to enter a breakout trade, a trend continuation trade, you either want to have a rejection candlestick or an engulfing candlestick. When you have those combined, they can form what is called a morning star or evening star formation. Morning star meaning up, evening star meaning down. Now this morning star formation is by far my favorite. I entered the trade, put my stop loss at an area where it was significant, but not that significant. And then my take profit was actually at this point right here. So I wanted my take profit to be at the nearest structure point, because if I go out to the daily time frame, right, if I were to just remove all of the price that has currently happened, when I entered the position, the daily time frame looked like this. And I measured my entry point, which is right around here, to my take profit. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get this movement that I'm anticipating to happen on a Friday, because I never take trades Thursday London session heading to Friday because there's not enough volume. But I'm like, let me see what the average daily volume is. Now, there's a bunch of indicators out there to do it, but there's nothing like literally measuring the exact candlesticks. So for example, if I look at the previous daily candlestick, it has that exact same size. If I measure this candlestick is a lot bigger. Even this small doji is of that size, is of that size, is of that size, is of that size. Every single candlestick that has been in here for the last 15 days in the consolidation is of the size that I need for it to go from my entry point to my take profit. So it's very possible. And if I were to look left, all of this momentum over here is far larger than what I need. So I said, okay, cool, perfect. For me, it makes sense to enter the trade and have my take profit be at that point right there. But you guys know I live by the saying, set and forget. What does that mean? I enter a position and I forget about it. Literally, sometimes too much, and it actually ends up biting me in the ass. But there's times where stuff like this happens. So I enter the position in London session. As soon as I enter the position, after my engulfing candlestick. I go to sleep, and I immediately go straight to my take profit. But the beauty of it is, since I don't set my take profit numbers, instead of me closing at a 1 to 2 risk to reward, I automatically jumped straight to nearly a 1 to 4 on this position right here. So by the time that I wake up in the morning, I'm seeing this trade be a lot more profit than I should be. And that's simply because I'm letting a winning position continue to run. I don't want to cut my wins short. Never, at all. I always want to cut my losses short because that means that I would be wrong. If I do my top-down analysis correctly, why would I want to cut my win short? It's almost like if Bitcoin goes to 200,000, has a retracement to 150,000, and it gives you the perfect entry, why would you want to liquidate your Bitcoin at 200,000 again? You would anticipate for it to go to 220, 240,000 and continue goes to the upside. This is no different than that. I don't know why people treat it differently. But this trade, I continued to hold it until about 11 in the morning. And then I closed my position right around here, right around like a 1 to 4. And yeah, the rest is history. I was not supposed to make $500,000. I was supposed to probably make like 200, like 220. And it ended up playing out in our favor. So this is a perfect example of set and forget. And now we get that money and we spend it, all of it.
On unfinished projects.
Oh, dude, but they haven't seen the withdrawal.
No, they haven't.
So it's not real. Should I?
Fugazi.
Oh, dude, I have to request a withdrawal.
Fugazi.
Oh, man. They caught me, bro. It's demo money, bro. It's a joke. It's obviously real. I just haven't requested it yet. Now, yes, I have not withdrawn the $500,000. So technically, no, I have not made that money yet. It's still in my account, but I have withdrawn in the past. And yes, it's still the exact same account number for all of the freaks out there. The reason why I haven't withdrawn is because I entered a 2-month losing streak at the beginning of the year. And I want to create an extra cushion in my account just in case if now going into the summer markets, for whatever reason, the markets are slow and I can potentially enter another losing streak. I have that cushion and I don't redeposit into my account, and I'm not having to dig myself out of a massive hole. I hate redepositing into account. I'm so superstitious that I rather create a brand new account rather than deposit back into the same account. So yeah, I don't redeposit back into it, and I rather just leave it in there, get a bigger cushion, then withdraw and see how summer goes by, because typically the markets are usually slower during the summer. So I'm just preparing, learning from my experience. So yeah, this is a beautiful $500,000 trade. And after I exited the position and I did not get greedy, the trade came back into where our entry and our stop loss would have been. So this trade was executed to perfection. This is exactly how a trade should be entered and exited. That is perfect entry, perfect exit.
So now let's get to the point.
What's the point?
The Bugatti.
Oh, you don't care about the trade that helps us afford the Bugatti?
No.
Oh, you're just one of Matt Armstrong's fans that just cares about the Bugatti. That is just in the comments, oh, I'm just here for the Bugatti. Fine. You know, there's a lot more to us than just the Bugatti, guys, you know? No, I can't. Matt Armstrong's community would kill me. Like, that's violent. Should we put it outside so there's a little bit more lighting?
I actually like the lighting in here. It's very cinematic.
Does it look cinematic?
Yeah.
Edit some cool music right now, like some cinematic shit. Did you do it?
Yeah.
You did it?
Yeah, it's done.
Well, you know what else is not done? The Bugatti. So the car is officially put together. So we've actually driven it at pretty high speeds. I think we've gone like 130 miles an hour, and it's very crazy because there's no windshield on the car. So all the wind obviously comes in, smacks you right in the face, eats some bugs.
It's like the Elva, but worse.
Yes. For those of you guys that don't know, I had a McLaren Elva. Worst hypercar I've owned in my fucking life. Biggest waste of money. I lost $300,000 on that car. Can you believe that? I thought I was doing something cool, and then I looked like an idiot in a pink and green car. That was terrible. But all we are literally missing on this car is literally the headlights, the body kit that we got for it, the windshield, and the roof. I want to tell you guys something right now. If you guys were to see the body kit that this car has, I am lost for words. Let's just say this is really going to be a one-of-one Bugatti. That's really all I have to say.
I was thinking, what if we remake the Bugatti logo and we use our own logo?
Don't you think we could get sued for that?
No?
I mean, if we haven't gotten sued up to this point.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to jinx it. we'll leave it in the video, but I don't want to jinx it. So actually earlier we were actually driving the car pretty hard, and the heat soak from this exhaust is pretty ridiculous. If it wouldn't be for these heat shields, all of this right here would 100% definitely melt. This exhaust gets extremely hot, or maybe we were just driving it that hard, but this sounds good, but it doesn't sound the crazy SVJ what I expected. It was a little disappointing. So everything on the car is pretty much on that could be on, aside from obviously basic quarter panels. You have the rear wing, which the new wing, oh, did I just boil something?
I guess we did.
Well, it's gonna be crazy. Interior, oh look dude, the doors, the lights still work. Oh wow, dude, they survived the crash. They've survived all this. Where would, if that would have broken, where would we have bought that?
eBay?
I think eBay has that.
Yeah, 100%.
The Chiron Pure Sport Light.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
I mean, you're right. Half the car is Volkswagen anyways, right? Oh. Well, we should low-key get this car out of here, bro. Well, actually, it's pretty ironic. So we actually strategically left a parking spot for a car in here once we're done with the trading floor. So there is going to be just a parking spot for one car to be right in there. And it's kind of cool that you guys are seeing the journey of this, because you're seeing this get made, you're seeing this get built, and then you're gonna see them both at the same exact time, which is pretty cool that you guys are part of it at this time. Honestly, we should take it outside. Oh, before we take it outside, traders. We are looking for traders. As you can see here, we have about 12 different trading desks inside of our trading floor for people that are successful. So people inside of our community obviously have a major priority in terms of being part of the trading floor. And yes, we have a strict way in order to enter the trading floor. Obviously results will be the driving factor of it, but I also want to have a hybrid. I want half of this section to be successful and profitable traders, and this half to not be successful traders. And everybody's going to be in teams, and whichever coach can make the unprofitable trader profitable on their own will win something. We're gonna have competitions and lots of cool things that we're gonna be doing inside of the Swing Trading Lab trading floor. We're kind of just still figuring out the ways of it, but don't worry, everybody's gonna have a chance to come here, be part of this experience and what we're building here. We're almost done. It might not look like it's done, but we're actually very close to being done. I'd probably give it, what, like 24 hours?
24 hours?
No. I wish I could just click a button and this should be done. No, but I'd probably give it realistically like another 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's already taking shape.
Yeah.
Compared to what it was before when we started.
Yeah, so this area over here is going to be like the kitchen area. There's going to be a kitchen over there, lounge area, TV. And then we have the second floor, which we'll save for later. I feel like we've never named her. She's just been like the Bugatti.
I mean, it is the Bugatti.
Is that the name? The Bugatti?
I mean, it is the most famous Bugatti.
I think it is the most famous Bugatti. I think that's the name. The Bugatti.
The Bugatti.
I like that. Well, let's take out the Bugatti. The Bugatti. I like that. I like that. I've actually burned my leg with this right here so many times already. So this is a very hot pipe. I don't know what that connects to. What is this?
That's like for the radiator.
This is the radiator?
Yeah.
You sure?
One of the radiators.
That looks like the fuel pump.
Or oil radiators.
Oil radiators.
Yeah.
Well, whatever this is, it gets extremely hot. So when you get into the car and you get out, kind of just like fry your leg as you put it there. So I've learned my lesson. Now,
a couple people have gotten tattoos there.
Yeah. You can't really see it, but it's like there. But look, this is actually the original color of the car. A lot of people were curious what was the actual color of the car. That's it right there. I don't know if you could kind of really tell, but it's like a navy dark blue. It's the launch edition Bugatti. There's only, I think, one of these in the world in this specific spec. You know, when they launched the Pure Sport?
Yeah.
This is the launch edition. This is what this was the example of the Bugatti Pure Sport. Now it's the example of the Bugatti Pure Sport. So
it's the only example.
The only example of the Bugatti Pure Sport. Honestly, guys, I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a trader and someone that likes to drive cars. I am not a car connoisseur, enthusiast. Like, I don't know what any of this shit is right here.
Yeah, there's a lot of wires not even connected. Like how's this car even on right now?
Honestly, I will say this. I've driven many cars in the past, and with the smallest disconnect or a fuse that goes out, the vehicle does not work. The fact that this car was literally split in half at one point, like completely in half, and that it was put back together. It has no headlights, no body panels, the sensors here in the front that it feels like if you're gonna get close to something. Doesn't have a windshield, doesn't have nothing, and it's running and driving like if the car was perfectly fully built. I give props to Bugatti. I'm not gonna lie, they built an amazing car. They really did. I have to give my props to them, because any car, any Revuelto, any McLaren, any Lamborghini, if it's this disassembled, it will never be as drivable, as functional as this is right now. There's just no way. I mean, yes, the entire dash is on, like every possible check engine light is on, but we can go take this on the highway right now and smoke 99% of the cars on the road right now.
At what cost? No windshield.
Bro, at a fucking rock in your face that can literally like smash your face. Yeah, that would really suck, dude. Now, our next steps with the Bugatti is pretty much the final steps. We're just missing to put the entire car together and paint it. So we were thinking of a bunch of different variations of paint that we can use, but I believe that this purple is the identity of the car, and we kind of just have to stamp the car with the purple. You know, the interior is purple, so
yeah, we kind of have no other option at this point.
There's really no, like, we were thinking of a crazy color changing combination. If the car is this disassembled, might as well do something that's insane. But at this point, the purple is the identity of the car. So we are going to respray the entire car. So all of this is going to get sanded down. It's all going to get removed. It's going to get primered, and then it's going to get repainted. This wrap that I did a year ago. Oh, so people don't know this. You know, I crashed this car April 13th, 2025. So I crashed this car well over a year ago. I only put it out there on social media like 5-6 months after, because I was honestly embarrassed that I crashed it at the beginning. But then I accepted and I embraced it. I turned probably one of the biggest negatives that can happen to me in terms of a car and financial positioning into a crazy journey that I would have never foreseen myself to be doing. Fighting with a $1 billion company, beefing with like the CEO of Bugatti. Like, dude,
yeah, crashing this car was probably the best thing that's ever happened to us.
You know how much money I lost? I lost a lot of money, bro. But you know what? It's fine. It's for the name of the game, bro. I will be remembered as the guy that bought a Bugatti, crashed the Bugatti, made the CEO look like a bitch, put it back together without the help of Matt Armstrong, and take it to the track and do 220 miles an hour again. 222 miles an hour again. That's actually the fastest I've ever been in this car. It was 220, 222 in Mexico.
What you just tell me?
Yeah, I want to do the backflip off the tire, bro.
When was the last time you did a backflip after the trip?
At Jake Paul's Ranch. But I've never done it off. I did it off a platform into water, and I failed every time. Can you spot me real quick? Oh, let's do it on my other bug.
The forgotten bug.
This is still with me, bro.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah. You know how to spot me or no?
Isn't it something like that?
Yeah.
We should get another guy, no? You're pretty heavy.
No, you got me.
Alright. If you say so.
Wait, let me spot you first. You think you got it or no?
No, I tried it the other day and it fell on my head. 3, 2, 1. I didn't even jump.
No, you did it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't even jump.
You know, you gotta fail once. 2, 3.
No, bro, but you're not even jumping, bro. You're like jumping and quitting halfway, bro.
Oh! Woo! What happened to you? Got this.
All right, let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Bro, I'm flopping so bad, bro. I'm like,
we need to call him back.
You're gonna help us with something.
We got a special guest.
He doesn't know why he brought a towel, but it's all gonna make sense right now.
Someone's gonna bleed.
Tengo miedo.
¿Tienes miedo?
Claro. No sé qué va a pasar.
Tranquilo, que no va a pasar nada. Tranquilo, que solamente uno de nosotros te va a dar una vuelta.
Oh, mierda.
La gente que nunca me ha visto hablar español, me está hablando hablar español ahora, está diciendo, ¿qué está pasando? You know? We have to leave all that in Spanish.
Claro.
La gente no sabe que mi idioma principal es el español.
Inglés.
El español. Yo aprendí el inglés en la escuela. Yo, I used to be ISO. Did you know that?
Yo también.
Today we're teaching the boys how to backflip. So I started off by showing proper backflip forms. Everybody had an example to follow. Then a few practice jumps, and using my special towel technique, you show the participant that they're safe and they can't fall on their head, even if they do everything wrong.
Even if we do everything wrong, so don't fuck this up.
Va a aprender, no sabe.
Bro, we just have people spawning.
¿Tú sabes hacer backflip? No way.
Haz una, a la cámara. Contra el Volkswagen, tú puedes.
Volkswagen?
Sí, dale.
¿No se rompe?
No se rompe.
No mames, sí se rompe.
No se rompe. No se rompe.
Dale, mira.
Dale.
Pinga, bro.
Oh, shit, bro. Yo, teach me how to do that.
Dale, ¿vas a hacerlo tú?
Sí.
Dale.
Ok, ¿cómo lo hago?
Ok. Vas a aventarte para arriba, bro.
También
te vamos a poner el brazo y te vamos a girar nosotros,
Okay,
bro. Pero el punto es pegar tus piernas al pecho, bro. O sea, vas a brincar para arriba, no para atrás. Y nosotros te agarramos de aquí y te vamos a girar tantito, ¿vale? Entonces brincas para arriba y pegas una patada de aquí.
One,
Dos.
two.
¿Qué pasó?
¿Por qué levantaste así?
I guess good. Alright, let's go again. Okay, I'm gonna commit.
¡Pum!
Alright, ready?
Una,
Dos.
dos, tres. Ahí está, bien. Bien, ya giraste, bro.
I did not have that. Alright, let's go again.
Bien, ya. Una, dos, tres.
No saltaste lo suficiente, bro.
Let's go again.
La primera salió muy bien, bro. Ahorita,
Alright,
¿qué
let's go
pasó?
again. Let's go again.
Sin miedo.
Pega fuerte.
Ajá.
Tus piernas tienen que pegar recio, güey. Una, dos.
Bro, I'm too heavy, bro.
Es que no está saltando lo suficiente.
Una.
Dos. Alright, let's go again. Yeah.
Venga.
Come on. One, two.
Ahí está. Yeah.
Alright, let's go again.
Una, dos.
That shit hurt, bro.
Let me try that drawn out.
Alright, I know what's up.
They're already like ready for your weight that they're gonna grab me and just throw me.
Oh, dude, that looks so cool, bro.
Alright, you guys ready? Entonces tengo que brincar y
Hacia
poner-
arriba y
Pegar fuerte recio, bro.
It's like too
Hacerte
much things,
bolita,
too
bro.
much things
That's what I'm
going at the
saying,
same
dude.
time. Una, dos, y tres.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, bro. It's like
Ahí va.
it's like a weird feeling, bro.
Es que, bro, estamos confiando en que él está más pesado, bro.
nos pasamos nosotros.
Ahora vas tú.
Venga, Mecho.
Dale.
Wait.
¿Cómo que güey?
¿Dónde pones la mano tú?
Aquí, en el muslo.
Y aquí.
Ajá.
Okay.
O sea, me vas a
Yes.
voltear.
Yeah.
¿Ya?
Alright.
¿Sabes o no?
Yeah.
Dale.
Una, dos y tres.
Yo, it's hard, bro. It's hard,
Nos quedamos
dude.
con el peso de él, ¿verdad?
Bueno,
Yeah.
yo no lo pude hacer, solo lo vas a hacer tú.
¿Cómo? ¿Pero qué?
Dale.
¡El diablo!
Set and forget, like, comment, and subscribe.
Set and forget.
Like, comment,
Like, comment,
subscribe.
subscribe.
Y dale.
Yeah, bro.
See you boys in the next one. See ya.
Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and leader got habits together. Like couples vacation, they packing together. Like rushing to finish, then slapping together. The charges like Kobe, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard wrong on the call. I sent them a sack cause I wanted you shipped to the king. When you was a part of the team, we used to be planning our Mexico trip in the spring. We must have been dealing in spur of the moment. Go why don't we think you could get us a ring? They bragging about how you went home, the fucker they ain't home. Cody, we threw him away. G-Pop sent us a real one from Dago, and next thing we knew we was doing parades. Fuck all you pussy man who can relate. Might just go take me a walk by the sea. They diss on the boy till they blew in the face. I put all our faces that's blue in the safe. Really can't find me the words, you niggas is birds. I wish that I knew what to say. Give me a block.